It is day 6 of the League of Legends World Championships right now. I am joined by Freeze. H2K just qualified into quarters. They have to play a tiebreaker. But first off, Freeze, love to talk to you a little bit about. So many people thought EU was just their chances were dead here at Worlds. It's not going to be EU's World. You have qualified before North America has actually for quarterfinals. What do you think of H2K? Essentially redeeming Europe's chances.
Well, it was pretty tough because like everyone was saying that after G2 lost, that the Europe is just doomed, But like G2, they have problems on international stage. So like why if one team from Europe loses every like the considered region shit? No, like for me, for example, I still thought we would have like super high chance of getting out of groups. I said that like if we don't get out of groups, it's gonna be like really really shameful for us because we had like the easiest group. We could have gotten we could have gotten much easier group, but like compared to other European teams, we had like easier easier time or like higher chance to get out of groups. And I believed in my team. I can't really have a big mouth because I'm not playing, but I was really confident.
Yeah. When you can still believe in the team, I think no one will fault you for that. What do you think of this world so far? Because it has been insane. I'd love to get from your perspective, a player who is world's caliber but is not competing and just watching on the sidelines, seeing all this stuff go down. What do you think?
Well, I think this Worlds is by far the craziest because like the teams are just way too close to each other, and the game it's no longer like one guy can carry the entire game. It's still there. The factor is still there. You can like carry the team, but like it's more like a team play, and then it's best of one in group stages. So if you do something bad, you have a bad day, you do one mistake, it snowballs super hard, and it's a team game. So there is a very hard time to come back when someone makes a mistake.
I'd love to get your take on because I interviewed PvP Steos from Albus Nox Luna a little bit ago, and he was saying that his team normally struggles to beat even EU challenger teams whenever he's over there, and yet suddenly at this event they're showing up and doing very well and taking games off of top teams that people thought were going to win this whole thing. Do you have any idea of what's going on here? Like, why is everything so crazy?
I know I have this theory about Russian teams or like Eastern teams that they have a hidden buff against Korean teams and Asian teams. Like Moscow 5, when they played IEM, they always won versus Asian teams. Now, like you have Albus Nox winning versus the favorites. I'm like, there has to be something in the they eat or I don't know smoke whatever it is.
Their proximity to Korea, they're closer to Korea
Yes.
than any other region, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's something that's going on there.
Or maybe they're just not scared. Like the ideal Russian guy is just like fighting with hands no matter what, even if like yeah.
Yeah. We'll take them on. Who cares? They haven't played Russia yet. They don't know what they're missing. So maybe that's what's going on there. I remember a party that you and I were at towards the end of Spring Split, and there I said like I don't want you to leave North America, and you're like I like North America, and then you left North America. I think I DM'd you for this interview, and I noticed that the last couple messages I sent to you on like I think it was May 7th was stay here, and then on May 8th it was like stay here, no reply, and then you left. So either way, what has it been like returning to EULCS, and then just adding on to that at the end of the question, what's it like now being back again in North America?
So well, leaving NA, I really liked NA. So leaving NA was hard for me because I enjoyed staying there. I enjoyed the atmosphere. I enjoyed the teams. Everyone was super good for me. But like, I got an offer from H2K. I knew 100% we will get to Worlds. Like that was it. It was like, I know we will get to Worlds. I've never won anything. Like legit, I've lost everything I could have lost. And then I get this offer when they have good points and the team is really good. And every other European teams was like sort of like disbanding or not really good. So I was like, damn, I have to go for it. Take the shot. You get one shot. You just go for it, and then this happens.
Well, let's talk about that. The curse, unfortunately, of making it to Worlds and then only being able to sit on the bench. What has this experience been like for you?
I mean, I've been saying it a lot to everyone that talks about it. For me, this year has been the most tough year I've ever had in my life. Just super stressful, super hard to overcome so many obstacles I got. And then, like, for example, when the team won versus EDG, I was like super close to losing it because I was just behind the stage. I didn't want to go on the stage to like give away the moment from the players, and I just saw how happy they are. I was super happy for them, and I was like super close to crying because I was like both happy for them that they won and that they are enjoying the moment with the crown, and the crowd loved them. And then on the other side, I was like super sorrow, envy, and sad about that. If my hand wouldn't give up on me, that would have been me. And I was like just this whole thing with Worlds was like constant struggle with these two sides, and it's been really tough for me. Yeah.
I imagine. Well, listen, there's a lot of Freeze fans who I'm sure this is also tough for as well. Is there anything you would like to say to any of those guys?
Thanks for supporting H2K, even though like the Europe region isn't that strong. Those that stayed and supported H2K, it's really nice. And then super big thanks to the crowd because like the team never had this moment when the crowd just loved them. Like that was it. That right in the fields. And then thanks to all the supporters and followers that follow me and wish me recovery.
Well, thank you so much for the interview. I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts on sort of what this experience has been like for you. Congratulations to your team for making it on to quarters, and looking forward to seeing you back and fully recovered next year, making it to Worlds 2017, I'm sure.
Hopefully.
For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things Worlds here at Yahoo Esports.